Hey everybody, it's Ed. What am I looking at? Well, actually here, I may as well just show you. This is what I'm looking at. What is this? Well, I have been on a mission recently to try to complete a complete set of Elvis Presley original release albums that were released on CD from 1980s through the 1990s. And I have been able to find some more that I have been looking for in my collection. And yeah, so I thought that I would make an updated video and show what we have and go over what I believe I still need and actually reach out to you guys to, let me know if there's anything that you're aware of that I'm looking for that I may not be aware of that is out there. And again, we're looking at original Elvis Presley album releases that were released during his lifetime from 1956 all the way through up to Moody Blue. I mean, if you want to go to the Elvis in Concert CD or release rather, shortly after his death, you can do that as well, since I do have that CD. But again, I'm only going from 56 through 77. And with that being said, let's just go through what I have so far. All right, we have the original Blue Ring release of his first album, restored to original mono. Same thing with his second LP. Beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to flip through these a little bit quicker than I did the first time when I showed them. I'm not going to show the CDs inside, okay? But when they were originally released, they did originally come with a blue ring on the CD, and then subsequent releases had different looks. All right, we have Elvis's Golden Records Volume 1, and now this is actually a Record Club exclusive. However, my buddy Adam, I had him get this off of eBay for me, so I now have an original U.S. pressing on the blue ring, and it is still sealed. Nice. All right, and then from there, here is a relatively new acquisition because I did not have this in my collection before, and it is the soundtrack to King Creole. All right, and then here is what the CDs were starting to look like after the blue ring. And then we have for LP fans only. Okay, bing. All right, then here's another new acquisition. I have not taken it out of the box yet, but also my buddy Adam had him get this for me from eBay as well. And here now I have an original release of A Date with Elvis. You can see it has the hype sticker on there. Restored to original mono sound. Beautiful. Yes, so I will have to open this in order to put this in here. All right, but going on. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Golden Records Volume 2. Beaut. All right, then we have Elvis is back. Yes, yes he was. And then G.I. Blues. Yes, G.I. Blues. All right, and then we have His Hand in Mine. I don't know why they didn't use the original cover, but they didn't. And then we have Something for Everybody. Yay. Right? Yep, Something for Everybody. I always confuse it. Elvis for Everyone, Something for Everybody. But whatever. All right, and then we have Blue Hawaii. Very good. Then we have A Potluck. Oh, beautiful. All right. Moving on to the next row. We go to Gold Records Volume 3. There's the back. And then, here's another new acquisition that I got. Elvis for Everyone. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. All right, but again, this is on that CD. Then we have How Great Thou Art, which did use the original album cover. Ooh, somebody's up. All right, then we have Elvis's Gold Records, Volume 4. And this is also a relatively new acquisition because I had the later 2000s release of this. All right, now this is a 2000s pressing. I don't think there was a 80s or 90s pressing of this. If anybody knows any differently, please let me know. All right, then we have Elvis NBC TV special. All right, and this one is on a silver CD. All right, then this is another relatively new acquisition. I got an American pressing from Elvis in Memphis, where before I had a German pressing. I still have it, but in other words, I was able to get the American. Then we have Elvis in person at the International. And this is on a black CD. Look at that. All right. Then we have Back in Memphis. Freaking awesome album as well. American Sound Studios. Again, black CD. All right, now then, again, this is a 2000s pressing of Let's Be Friends. Don't know if there was a 80s or 90s pressing of this. If anybody knows differently, please let me know. All right, but here we have an original CD for the original On Stage. Oh, no. Well, CD just dropped, so I'll get that when I'm done. All right, and then we have Elvis 50 Worldwide Gold Hits Volume 1, Part 1, and Part 2. The thing that's cool about these is they are on like a gold tint CD. And then we have, again, another 2000s. Now, this one I know that they did do a release. This was back in 1985. It was an Avon exclusive of Almost in Love. Same picture, but a different cover. All right. And then this is a repress of the Camden or Pickwick after Elvis's Christmas album. And this was like a special music or a special product release. Beautiful. All right. That's the way it is. We're halfway done. Halfway. Still got a lot. All right, we got Elvis Country. One of my faves. Always. All right, and then we have You'll Never Walk Alone. Beautiful. And this one is an RCA Camden special product of some type. Don't know where it originally came from. And we have Love Letters. All right, now, from what I understand, they never released the Camden Come On Everybody, but they did do I Got Lucky. So technically, I believe then that would be next, but I do not have a copy of that. But then after I Got Lucky would be Elvis sings The Wonderful World of Christmas. Then after that, we have Elvis Now. All right, we're getting there. We're almost at the end here. He Touched Me. Now, as you can see, there were a lot of releases throughout his life, both studio and live concert albums, as this one from 1972. Elvis is recorded live at Madison Square Garden. Now, again, here is Volume 2. Elvis sings Burning Love and hits from his movies, but there was also Volume 1 where it was Elvis sings hits from his movies. I don't know if there was an American CD release of that back from the 80s. I believe there might have been an overseas one, but this one again was like a special product type. And then we have that. All right, now again, I'm not sure if there was an American CD pressing back in the 80s, but I do believe, or early 90s, there might have been a Canadian release of this, but this is from the 2000s for Separate Ways. All right, then we go to Aloha from Hawaii via satellite, again on the black CD. Then we have what is known as the Fool album, 1973. Good stuff on this. I really enjoy this album. Not very highly regarded for some reason. All right. raised on rock. Took some time for this one to grow on me. For a long time, I really didn't care for this album. And then started listening to it more and felt differently about it. Legendary Performer, Volume 1. All right, and again, I believe this was like a special product type. Not exactly sure where it was initially available. All right, guys, we're on the last row. You have Good Times, and it certainly is. Is it? I guess that's subjective. Then we have recorded live on stage in Memphis, Graceland. Boom. And of course, this is not the full concert. This is the edited version that was released. Hey, Gigi, good morning. Then we have Promised Land. And, yep. Gigi, you want to say hello? All right. Then we have Pure Gold. Pure Gold. This sounds like a different master than I remember on the actual album, but could be wrong. All right, then we have Elvis Today. And I guess they don't want to stick around, so they're not going to. Hopefully you still are. If not, what are you going to do? All right, Legendary Performer, Volume 2. And again, this was a special music promotion, something or other. Again, don't know exactly where from. All right. Then we have from Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee. There have been many releases of this one, but this is an original pressing. And then, almost there, people. Almost there. Welcome to My World. And this was between Memphis, Tennessee and Moody Blue, because next is Moody Blue, last studio/live album release. And all right, then from there, we have in the 1990s, they started releasing what they called the double feature series. Some of them maybe even had more than 2 movies on them, but they were basically soundtracks, a couple of soundtracks or more that were condensed onto one CD. All right, so this one we have Harem Scarum and Girl Happy. And then this one we have Viva Las Vegas and Rostabout. And then this one we have Kid Galahad with Girls, Girls, Girls. And then this one we have, what do we have? Kissing Cousins and Clambake. All right. And now I believe there were 10 of these that were released. I have 6. There are 4 that I am missing. This one has Flaming Star, Follow That Dream, and Wild in the Country. And then, last but not least, as far as what I have, we have Live a Little, Love a Little, Charo, Change of Habit, and The Trouble with Girls, and How to Get Into It. So, as far as I can tell, at this time, what I am missing is the 1985 Avon Almost in Love CD, the Separate Ways 80s or 90s release. Again, I believe it was from Canada. The I Got Lucky from the 2000s, I think I need to get a hold of. And then we have the Other Sides Worldwide Gold Award Hits, Volume 2. Hits from the Movies, Volume 1, if there is one out there. And as far as the double features go, I need the one with World's Fair in front of Acapulco, Spin Out, Double Trouble, Frankie and Johnny, Paradise Wine Style, and Easy Come, Easy Go Speedway. But yeah, for the most part, from what I can figure out, I need less than 10 pretty much to complete this collection. So I will keep on searching. But yeah, if anybody is aware of anything else that I may be missing in the collection, I would really appreciate it if you would let me know. You can leave a comment if you would like. I do appreciate you all watching, and as always, just be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care, everybody.